So first step of gaining access to the motor actuator is you gotta remove the glove box. There's just two little prongs that you gotta push in and release it from the slots here. And then you gotta remove this cover. So it looks like there's some screws that we're gonna have to pull off. And then this bottom cover, there's one screw here. You're gonna pull that out, Phillips head. And there's just push pins holding it in, so you'll unclip it here. And then we're gonna also pull this out to get access to the blower motor assembly, where it's part of like an HVAC unit, and then it's got the blend door in there as well. Then it looks like we also might have to take off this kick panel here at the bottom, and possibly even this one. This one I'm pretty sure just pops out and pulls down like that. Yeah. So that's gonna be easy.
8mm here. I would suggest gaining all your screws, putting them in a magnetic tray so you don't lose them. Let's pop this cover down. Just like that. Are we missing anything? Oh, another screw right there. That one was hiding. Now we should be able to pull this out a little bit. Guess that pops off. Now, gently, slowly, remove the glove box. Because you got an electrical connector here for your glove box light, and the light didn't even work, so why is this even in here? Okay, now to the bottom side. There's another screw right here, at the bottom. Yep. Get the other side, and then one right there. So remove those two screws. I'm tall, so I didn't really see them. Open the passenger door. Step outside the vehicle. Sir, you're being arrested. Just kidding. You're removing the glove box. Oh, wow, they put like a regular Phillips head screw in there. How the fuck am I going to pull that out now?
So I actually got my glove box out, and I just was kind of testing to see which actuators don't work and work. And let's see, that one works. That's the actuator over here on the side. If I switch the mode, as you can see, that one turns and moves. So the only one that's not working must be that one down there. So I'm going to replace that one, and hopefully that gives me full control of my ventilation system again. I'm going to start by unplugging it, inspecting the connectors. It looks good. I don't think there's any corrosion or anything in there. What is inconvenient is that there's screws on the back side here. So hopefully we can just take this bracket off and gain access to the motor to replace it. So it's like below freezing outside, so I'm got all the doors closed right now. I'm trying to work from inside the vehicle, and I got that front bolt out pretty easy. It's just right there, but I'm going in from behind the HVAC box in this harness, trying to get on this bolt head here. Let's right there. It's a little tight, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm kind of scrunched up. I wonder if we'd be able to reach that one. Oh, you know what? There's more than just one. Wait, no, there's just one. But I don't think I'd be able to fit my hand in there unless I had to pull this. Hope you've had lots of practice. You want to try and break that one loose too. I might have to use a different tool for this one up here. I'm gonna have to go get that, I believe. I don't think I have it on me. I left it at the toolbox. So I'm gonna go get that tool and try this again.
Alright. There's one more right here. Let's see if these screws are loose. Yep. Took one out, throw it in the magnetic tray. Don't lose them. This top one I'm going to grab with my magnet screwdriver. And then now, now that this puppy's loose, I'm going to slide it out of place.
So I did some rigging. I swapped the motor from another blend door actuator that I found. Meant to be a replacement, but this one's specific for the dual climate control. So I plugged it in and just tested it, and it works. The gears are fine, just had to replace the actuator motor. Now I'm going to put the cover back on and try and place it back in place with the lever arms. So what I'm doing here, it's going to be a little tough to see. But on this side, there's one screw that I put in there, and on the back there, right behind where that prong is, right there, there's actually a dowel that clips into the bracket, and then there's a screw that's going to go right in that hole up there, the very top one in that bracket. So I'm going to have to grab a screw and put it in there and fasten it down. But first I'm going to fasten down this one all the way, so that way it kind of holds the position a little bit better. So that way I can put the screw in. Kind of helps you out, but that's the way you got to do it. And also have the orientation of this legs, actuator arms, that go into the levers. Have those orientated to the 6 and 12 o'clock position once you install this. So I haven't installed the motor completely. I'm just kind of holding it in place here, the actuator. So what I was doing is trying to set it so that way it would work. I think I had the motor swapped backwards. I flipped it 180 degrees so that way the polarity was reversed. The last time I had it and it wasn't working, it was still staying locked, and the passenger side was getting cold, the driver's side was getting hot. So that kind of indicated to me that that wasn't working properly. And so what I did is I swapped the motor. I haven't installed the actuator yet. I'm just kind of holding it in place here in the bracket. And what I've been doing, let me see if I can hold this here. I'm actually going to move the passenger temperature down. You see how it turns? Yep. Exactly. I mean, it's not secured, so that's why I moved. I took my hand off of it. But just to kind of give you an example, now when I move the passenger temperature, the actuator moves. So I think I got it fixed now. I just got to secure everything down and bolt it up, and I'll let you guys know what happens next. Bottom screw in there just to kind of hold the bracket. As you can see here, I got the bottom prong in one door lever. Now can we check the top one? Yep. You see how it's in that slot there? That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Now what I'm going to do is secure the back bracket bolt, which is right there in that hole. So I'm just going to re-secure these two screws for the bracket, one there, and the other one's in the back. You just use a Phillips screwdriver. It's a flathead.
I'm using a pocket screwdriver. No, a flathead. Just try to stick it in the groove and twist. You can kind of see if it focuses there. Get that screw tightened up. Oop. Slipped off. Stick it in. Oh yeah, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it tight. Let's go. Let's save that money. And fix the blower door actuators. Yeah, there we go. It's looking better. That's prime time, baby. Oh yeah. Oh wow, look at that. That looks so good. A1, A+, big titty.
What was happening is that the passenger side was cold as where the driver's side was hot. The initial concern was it was stuck on panel vents. I guess messing around in here got the panel vents to work and switch between floor and defrost, but the heat would only go to the driver's side and wasn't really blending correctly. So I had to take my blend actuator apart, and I didn't really have a replacement actuator that would work with this, since it is a dual lever design, one here and that one up there, as you can see from the prong coming out of the actuator there. And I took this thing apart, swapped the motor in it and replaced it, put it back together, and now once I have my air on, you see how it moves. As I drop the temperature, it moves, bringing the cold air in, which is no go for me. I like the one. Lexus, baby. It locked into this position. It doesn't look like it's moving anymore. That's fine. I saw it move. It worked. My defrost worked. Floor works, heat works out the vents, all that good stuff. Just reinstall the floor vent. Make sure you resecure your harnesses. Little push pins. There's this underbody cover in my trunk. So what you're gonna do is, this just snaps into place like that. Put the pointy end in first, and then clip these back ends in. Then this bottom tray has just 3 clips and a screw. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Where's that screw? So that way you can have dual climate control and heat and air, just like designed. All right, thanks for watching. Have a nice night. Bye.